Mansfield today on a Wednesday, and that means it's Things Medical with our resident GP, Dr. Vicky Skitter. Hello, Doc.
Hello, Jeremy.
You made it through the cold?
Yes, so far.
Yeah, just. Okay, we're continuing in this theme that we seem to have built up because we've been getting so many questions on our emails. And you could continue sending them through because we'll happily help you out with this. Well, the royal we. it was, yeah. It's the same with my mother used to say to me, what we need to do. And my father knew it was always him. It was never her. So we will continue, as in Dr. Vicky will continue answering your questions on these other aspects of COVID. Fortunately, we're seeing the vaccine rates starting to rise very nicely.
That's very exciting.
Which is it is actually very exciting.
Makes me happy.
And you know what, now with the announcement by, since we can get the 18-year-olds into that mix, then it's going to start really taking off.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, Dr. Vicky, today we're looking at cholesterol. Okay. Now, I'm told that this is really bad for you and that it can kill you. So if it's very bad for you and it can kill you, why do we need it?
Okay. It's an interesting one. So we do need cholesterol. Cholesterol is that fatty substance that makes up all of our cell membranes. So we need it to make cell membranes. Cholesterol is also used to make hormones like estrogen and testosterone. Interesting. And also vitamin D. So there's quite a few functions.
Cholesterol makes vitamin D.
It helps, yes.
Hell, I never knew that. I thought it was only sunshine.
I also didn't know that.
Now, there are evidently different kinds of cholesterol. Do all these different kinds have a normal level, or are they all on different levels?
Okay, so you get your good cholesterol and the bad cholesterol as well. Okay. So cholesterol gets it's made by the liver, and also you get triglyceride cholesterol through foods. So you've got your bad cholesterol, you've got your total cholesterol. Total cholesterol, they say, should be under 5.0. That is a fasting number though. So it doesn't help having a bacon and egg breakfast and then having your cholesterol checked. That's a very bad idea. So fasting cholesterol total should be 5.0. Then you get your LDL, which is your bad one.
Okay.
Sorry, total cholesterol is 5.0. Then your bad one, LDL, should be under 3.0. The bad cholesterol is the one that causes coronary artery disease, stroke, heart attacks. That's the one that clogs up the arteries. Okay, the LDL, low density lipoprotein. So it's proteins that carry them. And then you get your good one, the HDL, high density lipoprotein. That's your good one. It protects you. How does it protect you? It takes your LDL out of the bloodstream back to the liver where it gets broken down. So your LDL should be over 1.2. We're talking millimoles per liter.
Okay.
Then you also get triglycerides. That's sort of the most common fat in the body. You get that from diet. That count should be under 1.7, I think. I think I'm correct with that. And that can also cause coronary artery disease. So there's different types of cholesterol. And it's important to not just do a finger prick any time of day and think, oh, my cholesterol is 6.0, now I'm in trouble.
Nou gaan ek vrek.
Ja, nou gaan ek vrek. But no, you shouldn't vrek. But have a proper test done. Check your total, but also the breakdown. That's really important. Otherwise, it's almost useless.
Well, then you've covered. Well, you've given me all this information, and I'm slow. Okay, so now the main thing I've heard of good cholesterol and bad cholesterol, but the main thing we hear of is high cholesterol.
Yes.
Oh, you've got high cholesterol.
Yeah.
What causes high cholesterol?
Okay. So high cholesterol is
I always feel like I'm 6 years old when I talk to you because I don't understand some things, and then you go, okay.
That's how we answer questions. So or okay. So okay. What was the question? Sorry. What was it?
What causes high cholesterol?
Yes, okay. High cholesterol is caused by obesity. So if you're overweight, if you are inactive, no exercise, or if you have a bad diet, that's very common. So saturated fats, so all those nice fried foods, often processed goods. Then it's also associated with conditions like menopause in women, high blood pressure, diabetes. And then there are some illnesses that can cause high cholesterol. For example, diabetes. If you have HIV, you could have high cholesterol. If you have thyroid problems, underactive thyroid, diabetes, and autoimmune diseases like lupus. And there are certain drugs that can cause high cholesterol as well, like certain blood pressure medication, beta blockers, and thiazide diuretics, I think. Then the ARVs for HIV can also cause high cholesterol. You can get some anticonvulsants that can cause it. Sometimes people say the pill or hormone replacement therapy can sometimes do that. And also steroids. Steroids can also. So there's a whole host of things that can cause it.
Okay, but I think a central feature that's coming through here in all of these, because this started as a conversation around, I never get this word right, comorbidities.
Yes.
Yeah. All of these things that come around with comorbidities came back to COVID.
Yes.
That's where this conversation actually started.
Yes.
And I think that in nearly every single time we've spoken about a comorbidity, so far we've touched on hypertension and diabetes and now cholesterol. There's one thing that's come up every single time, and that's diet and exercise.
Yes. And lifestyle,
Lifestyle,
basically.
yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
If you can cure obesity, you'll be able to cure lots of diseases.
How do you treat high cholesterol?
Well, the most important thing to do before you go onto drugs, I think, is to try and change your lifestyle, lose the weight, do more exercise. Because the drugs that would put you on, the most common one, there are a few, but the most common one are statins. And those can often have side effects. You can have muscle pains, joint pains, you can have flushing in the face, abdominal pain, reflux, drowsiness, insomnia, headache. So you don't really want to take drugs if you don't want, especially the statins. I'm not saying statins are bad. The cardiologist will nail me for that one. There's definitely a huge place for that. But so first try and change your lifestyle before we need to put you on pills. And there's vitamins that support healthy cholesterol metabolism, like vitamin B3 and omega-3s, so that can help. And then we also have some nutrients or some supplements, like, I know some people will think it's nonsense, but my mom will believe garlic and ginger and rosemary and holy basil and turmeric. I'm not saying that's going to necessarily bring your cholesterol down, but that can help.
Assists in the management of it.
So if you've got high cholesterol, obviously we want to see why. If it's your lifestyle, then change your lifestyle.
Makes sense.
It doesn't help. I often have patients that treated for diabetes or cholesterol or even high blood pressure, and you give them the tablets, but they don't change their lifestyle. And there's no point. It's Make a
Yeah,
huge difference.
I think in a lot of cases, a lot of people go, "Oh, thank you, doc. Got my prescription, and that's it." And they just snarf the tablets, and they carry on with their lifestyle.
There's no point.
And they go, "No, no, no, no. It's fine because my doctor put me on this drug, so I know I'm having my 6 double Johnny Walker Black,
Yes.
but I'm on these tablets."
Or you only take the tablets when you feel bad, or now and again. Now, cholesterol, high cholesterol, it's an asymptomatic disease, almost like hypertension. So you won't know you've got it until you check. Now, if you've got, people always say, like, when do we check? So I think, why is 40 always such a thing? I don't know. Anyway, so I think when you hit 40, then one should definitely start checking your cholesterol. But then you get familial hypercholesterolemia as well. And then you actually want to check your children, people under 20 already.
Really? So people under 20 can get cholesterol?
If it's in the family and it's genetic, it can. And those ones, unfortunately, often have to be on treatment.
On treatment.
But I've got a family where I think there's 4 siblings, of which 3 are overweight. They've all got familial hypercholesterolemia. They all got high cholesterol. And one family member is thin. Okay, he's very thin, very active. And his cholesterol is negative. Is low.
It's low.
So there are some genes that you can sort of switch on and off, I believe, if you change your lifestyle. Definitely.
Right, there you heard it. Maybe it's time to change your lifestyle. Next week, we're going to be talking about another one of these comorbidities, and that in the form of thyroid problems. So, Dr. Vicky, thank you very much.
Pleasure, Jeremy.
And we'll catch you once again next week with our medical slot right here on Mansfield Today. Bye-bye.